Welcome back. This is Dan Havey with CFninjaHacks, and in this episode what we're going to do is we're going to show how to take information that's in a Google Sheet like this and push it into a ClickFunnels email list and also add a tag to it and of course create a contact as well at the same time. So as always, if you like my videos, just come down here and click on the subscribe button. So the first thing we're going to do is we're going to add a new list, and all you do here is you click on add list and you create it, and this is the list that I've created for it already. So I want all of the names that we're going to be taking out of a Facebook group using Group Convert. That's what this spreadsheet is for. So we're going to take all those emails out of the Facebook group and we are going to push them into ClickFunnels. And so here is the list. I already have started with a few test emails that I've been running through. And then here is the sheet that you get from Group Convert itself. They give you the sheet so that when their Chrome app interfaces with Facebook and it pulls out the data, it puts it right into the sheet. And so they give you the sheet just to make sure that everything matches up as per their software. And so I already ran a couple of through and I made number 5 here. This is the one we're going to test right now. And what we're going to do is we're going to go into Zapier. Now I've already completely built this Zap, but I will show you step by step exactly what you have to do. So we're going to say we're going to connect this app, which would be a Google Sheet, with this one, which is ClickFunnels. And then we're going to select a trigger, which will be new spreadsheet row, and then do this, create a contact profile, and we're going to click on use the Zap. So we have to click on this and find the Google account that I have this associated with, and it's that one right there. We will click on continue. Then we will click on here to find the spreadsheet that we're using. And again, it's my Group Convert sheet. And then in the worksheet, which one of the sheets down here, Group 1, 2, or 3, are we going to put this in? And in this case here, they are all in Group 1. And we will click on continue. And so now test and review. And we can click on here and we can see that the data that I put in there for myself and this email address is all the correct data. So we can scroll down and we can say we are done editing. Now the next step is to create the contact profile in ClickFunnels. So we'll click on this. We have ClickFunnels and we will create a contact profile, which is what we want. And we will click on continue. We will pick out the ClickFunnels account that I have associated with Zapier and we'll click on continue. And no, I'm not sure if it's Zapier or Zapier. I've heard it pronounced both ways. And then we will look for our email in here and we will scroll down. And what we're doing here is we're looking at what's going on inside of the Google Sheet. So I'll come over here and in our Google Sheet, this is column J that we're looking for that email address. So we'll come back and we're right here, A3. Let's go back here. That's my question, A3 in column J. And we will click here and we will click on that and see now here it'll say column J and it will have that email address that I just created. And so now here's the data that it's showing, but we will click on test and review. And what it does at this point is it goes out and it creates this contact inside of the ClickFunnels contact database. And so it's right there. So let's just go into ClickFunnels. Let's look under contacts. And we'll look in the last 7 days. And if we scroll down to the bottom and let it reload for a second, you're going to see the 2 that I put in right here as my tests. So now let's go back to Zapier. And we are going to be done editing here. And it's going to close everything up. But what we need to do is go back. And I shouldn't have closed out of there, but here's the one I'm working on right here. So we will click back on this. And what we want to do is we want to create another step now, because not only did we want to put that into the ClickFunnels contact database, we also want to add these people to a list. And so again, we have our app is ClickFunnels, and we're going to add email to list. We will click on continue. Then we'll click on here. We will set up our account again for our ClickFunnels account. And now we will go out and look for the list we want to put them on. And here is the name of the list I created. And then we will click on here, and what you want to do is come down and create contact profile. What that will do is that will associate this list or this step in the process here with the original contact that we created. And so you click on that, and then you click on the email, and it'll populate the email in there, and then we can click on continue. And again, we see the list is going to go to and the email address is going to go there. And we will click on test and review. And we can scroll down and we will see then that, again, this is put into the contact database. And I don't know if it says the list on here somewhere. I don't think it does. But we can click on, and now we don't want to click on done editing because that's what kicked us out in the first place. So we're just going to leave it for now. But we're going to come back into ClickFunnels. And we're going to come up to our email list and come down to the list itself that we just created and we just added that name to. And right here is the one that we just added right now. And now we got one more thing we have to do. We want to click on the plus button again, which is what we should have done before instead of clicked on done editing. And we're going to come down. We're going to do the same thing pretty much. ClickFunnels again. And we're going to select an action, but this time we're going to add a tag to that email. We're going to continue. Again, we are going to select our ClickFunnels account. And we type in what we want our tag to be. And in this case here, I wanted Facebook group CFninjaHacks was the tag I want in there. And again, we'll click on this, and we want to go back to number 2 again here, where it will pull up that contact email right there. And we will click on continue. Got our information again. We will test and review. And as we scroll down again, we will see the information. And here you see the tag was put in as well. And now we are done editing here, so we can click on that. We have our 4 steps in our Zap. And now if we come back in here, we have our email that we just put in here. So we set up the contact inside the ClickFunnels contact database. We created an email list with this name populated to it. And now if we click on this and we view this individual contact here and take a look at the tags, you will see that we have our tag set as well. And there is our tag. So now one last test. We're going to go in here and we are going to make this live. And we'll change the email address so it creates a new account. And it's now 403, so I'll make this 1603 or 2 or 3, and we will have it save that, and then we will click on this and let's exit out of here. Now I'm going to go to the one that I built originally. So I put here push group convert to CF, and what I want to do is I want to turn this to on. And I've been foiled again. I'm going to have to break down and upgrade my account in order to use that Zap. I kind of thought I was going to get caught by that. So you saw everything except the very, very end of it, and I'm sure it will work. If it doesn't, I will make sure I append how to fix it to the end of this video. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out. Have a great day.